I figured I'd do an update because I saw my orthodontist last week. It wasn't a checkup appointment. It was, I called in because I was freaking out about my trays and my canines, or the space is in my trays. And I was like, if this keeps getting worse and eventually my trays aren't going to fit, and then it'll be the holidays and he won't be able to squeeze me in. And my kid gave me her cold, so there's that. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna call and just go in and get seen and get some closure on this whole ordeal, because the last time I was there he said just wear them for 10 days and just keep going, and if there's any issues we'll fix it in refinements. And I was like, okay. I felt weird about that, but he's the orthodontist, not me. So I was like, fine, we'll do that. And so I went, and he pushed on my trays, and he said that the attachments are actually still fully engaged on my tray. So even though there's this weird space in the bottom, the trays are on my teeth where they're supposed to be. So he's claiming that the space is there for the canines to come down, but I thought that the space should only be there at the beginning of the tray, and that your tooth should be all the way down in the tray by the end of the tray. But again, he's orthodontist, not me. And so I changed to the next tray since then, and it's this one. And again, the attachments are engaged, even though there's still space underneath. But whatever. So what I did to make myself not feel crazy was to take an updated picture to see if my canines had actually moved, because in my mind they hadn't moved at all. They looked exactly the same, and there was a ton of space in the tray, and I felt weird about that. So I did my comparison picture. I had a picture from like tray 11 that I took, and then I took a picture that day, and then I put them together, and whoa, my canines have moved big time. So that made me feel way better, because at least I know the trays are moving my teeth, and even though there's space in the bottom, apparently they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. So I feel a whole lot better about just trucking on. And I told him at that checkup that I graduate, or well, I'm already graduated now, but my graduation isn't until May. They only do graduation once a year because it's a small school. So I said, I'd like to be done with this by the time I graduate. Obviously, I want it done correctly, but if we could have it done correctly by May, that would be amazing. And he said, okay, well, next time you come back, we'll probably switch you back over to 7 days, because this series of trays is what's moving these two teeth the most. And so once this series is over with, more than likely you could just move back to 7 days and everything should be cool. So pretty excited about that. Hopefully that's what happens. I think I get IPR done either the next time I go in or soon after that, because on my ClinCheck it says I have IPR on tray 26, and he gave me up until tray 23. So normally I've been going 6 weeks in between appointments, but if I'm supposed to have IPR on tray 26 and I'll be at the end of tray 23 when I go, I assume that I'll be coming back fairly soon after that to do the IPR. So if I can figure out how to insert that comparison picture I was telling you about, then I definitely will do that. I'll go ahead and show you what my teeth look like now. I think they're a huge improvement. I don't know how to say that any other way, but hopefully you can tell a difference between my other videos and now. But here we are. Let's see. I mean, they're coming down a lot. There's still space in the bottom of this tray, but this tooth is still coming forward, but starting to get a bit of an arch there. And these teeth have finally untangled themselves and they're coming back in, but that's where the IPR is going to happen, right in between these teeth. So these teeth and so I guess once the IPR happens, they'll go totally where they're supposed to be. Right now, one's still kind of up. I can't remember which one. It's one of them. Anyway, so that's my update. And my next appointment is January 10th. So I'll probably update at that point. Bye.